What's up, you guys? It's your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about nothing but celebrity gossip, hot topics, as well as everything reality TV based. For the next two videos, it will be all about Love and Marriage Huntsville and what they got going on outside of the show and what's in the blogs. But before we get into today's mess, let's talk about what we got coming up on the platform, okay? Now, today is Friday, so let's talk about it. Now, first things first, tonight we have a discussion between myself and fellow YouTuber by the name of Rodney the Voice. I know you guys have been waiting for this collab for a mighty long time now. We finally got it together, okay? We're going to talk about all of the mess that's going on currently with the Real Housewives of Potomac. It would be me and Rodney the Voice. It would be tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central. That's 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time. So be on the lookout for that. The link is already out there and it's already available. Go ahead and like the video as well as set your notification so you can be notified when the video drops. Also, on tomorrow morning, there is Young, Fresh, and New featuring fellow YouTuber Tammy Talks. We'll be talking about her as a content creator as well as her platform and when she plans on taking the platform in the future. Be sure to tune in tomorrow morning at 11:15 Central Time. That's 11:15 Central Time on tomorrow morning. Also, tune in on Sunday for Who Was Wrong featuring Busy Blue as we sit down to discuss the beef between Candace Dillard and Ashley Darby on Real Housewives of Potomac. It will also be at 11:15 Central Time on Sunday morning, so be on the lookout for all of that, all right? So that is pretty much it for everything that we got coming up on the platform. Now let's talk about what we're here to discuss today on Yes for the Mess. Okay, now, we're here to talk about the Whitlows, okay? That's what we're here to talk about. And, you know, I hardly ever talk about these folks. You know, I never really do no videos about them because there's nothing really happening with them outside of the show. You know what I'm saying? It's mainly things that's going on with them on the show, but they're never really in the blogs. The only people that's always in the blogs is the Scotts and the Holts. Those are the only ones that's always in the blog, so those are the only ones that we have to talk about. But at this particular point, it seems as though Miss Tiffany Whitlow was about to give birth to her storyline. This coming from Urban Bill Mag, so let's go ahead and get right on into it, okay? Now, the couple, Tiffany Whitlow and Louis Whitlow, were accused of hypocrisy not too long after they made their debut on the show. This is due to them pushing for the other couples to be more transparent. In particular, they felt like Marcel Scott played too many games and they felt like they could give the other couples some advice about their marriages. However, the tables turned once Louis and Tiffany had a therapy session with Dr. Francis. The therapist had a few critiques about their relationship and it made the couple very uncomfortable. Marcel would later admit that he felt sorry for Louis and Tiffany because Dr. Francis called them out a lot. Regardless of one thing, Dr. Francis wanted Tiffany to think long and hard about why she's wanted to have a baby. He wasn't sure that Tiffany wanted to have a child for the right reasons. In fact, he questioned if Tiffany wanted to have a baby with Louis to combat some insecurities. And he wanted Tiffany to make sure that she wasn't trying to have a baby to deflect from the loneliness she may be feeling despite being married. Louis had some questions as well when it came to expanding their family. One of his complaints is that Tiffany is a bit of a workaholic. He understood that Tiffany really wanted to have another child, but he was concerned that Tiffany wouldn't commit to working less in order for them to have a baby. So when Tiffany would bring up the subject, it was pretty clear that Louis wasn't yet convinced that having a child together was the appropriate next step for them to take. Well, Tiffany and Louis may have hashed out their issues. Tiffany is pregnant. She shared the news via Huntsville magazine. The publication wrote, "Sweet baby Whitlow, guess who's expecting? Yes, the gorgeous Tiffany Whitlow and her husband Louis Whitlow of Love and Marriage Huntsville are now expecting." Huntsville magazine added, in an exclusive chat with Huntsville magazine, the Madison-based couple is proud to announce that they are officially expecting. The blended family of four is about to become 5. Tiffany also reported to the Instagram post, "Thank you. New beginnings seem to be a theme today, which is why I chose Huntsville magazine to announce the new addition to our family. It was important to me that someone told our story who is authentic and growing with Huntsville and true to our city's special culture. My dream in telling our story is that it can impact the lives of others, considering parenthood and to balance work while prioritizing family in the true spirit of Huntsville." Okay, so that is pretty much everything that was being talked about in regards to these two having a baby. It seems to me like they're trying to do whatever they need to do in order for them to keep their spot on the show and to have a storyline. They know that they're not really that interesting. Everybody has been pushing for them to leave the show ever since they first came on the show. A lot of people, but a lot of people like myself actually likes Lewis, but we really don't care for Tiffany. And I don't know if having a baby is really going to make them more interesting. I'm not really sure about it. Honestly, I'm not. I don't know if having a child is going to make them any more interesting than what they already are. But at the same point in time, I don't know. I don't think they need to be on this show. And that's just me being real. I don't think they need to be on the show. I think they need to just cut their losses and move the hell on. I don't think that they realize that they're not needed. They're not needed on this show. I don't think they realize that. But in due time, they will realize that they're not needed on this show at all. I don't see what is the purpose. They have really nothing to really, bring, nothing to really talk about. I'm not really sure and I'm not really certain. So at the end of the day, what can they really bring to this show and what could they do to make it better? What can they do to make themselves more interesting? I don't know, but it seems to me like Tiffany is now giving birth to a storyline. I don't know how the fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville is going to necessarily feel about this, but we would definitely see what's going to happen, what's really going to go on, and what they're going to talk about and what they're going to bring to the show. That's all we got on this as of right now. So shout out to Tiffany and Lewis for doing whatever they got to do to be on this show and keep their spot on it. But from what I heard, there will be a cash shakeup, and I heard that Tiffany and Lewis are one of the ones that's on the chopping block. Who knows? And I heard that Lewis don't want to do the show full time. That's what I heard on another channel. I think it was Color Me Pink. I'm not really sure, but they said that I'm not sure if it was Color Me Pink or not, but I think it was, but I don't know. But they say that Tiffany and Lewis may not be on the show full time. They may be part time. Who knows? And from what I hear, Lewis don't want to do the show full time, so I'm not really sure about that. However, this was your boy Scattered by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boy's out of here. Until the next one, I'll holler at you guys later. Bye-bye.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tremel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tremel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.